hello, long time no see. I thought whilst we're here I'll show you, well, I'll try on some shoes that have just been delivered from M&S, and also I finished knitting my cardigan and I'm about to film a little before blocking video for TikTok, just in case. I'm hoping there's going to be a drastic change because at the moment it's a little squiffy. But yeah, don't worry, for those of you who don't like the knitting content, I won't go on about it too long, but that's why I'm stood here, because I'm about to film that. How is everyone? I know I disappear for a while, but I do miss uploading, and one of you made a good point, especially when I'm not uploading often and I'm fortunate enough to have lots of sponsors for this channel, that maybe it would be a good idea to break up my longer weekly vlogs into 2 or 3 smaller vlogs. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to strip the vlogs back a bit. I'm going to keep it a little more casual, and just so I can get back into the swing of things. And doing it that way will mean that I'm not spending so long editing, so that I can get more of a rhythm with filming up and uploading. So yeah, that's the plan. Oh, I have this little suction cup, one of my very few TikTok shop purchases. It is so good. It has a magnet, so you attach your phone to it and it suctions to anything smooth, windows, you name it, it will stick to it. It even sticks to the walls in the house that are painted in eggshell because they're shiny. It won't stick to the walls that are painted in matte, but it does stick to the walls in here and now the walls in the hallway. It just started to make a noise on its own. But yeah, so my cardigan is done. Oh my gosh. I'm going to block it this afternoon, and then on this side I'll pop my toggles, but I haven't put them on yet because they're quite raw wood and it's probably not good to soak them for so long, so we're going to add them later on. It's a very thick, sturdy yarn that I've used. It's stiff and a bit squiffy at the moment, so it does need to be blocked, and I'm hoping when I block it, it relaxes, it grows a bit bigger. Fingers crossed. I'm just going to film a little before blocking because I think there might be quite a difference, and I may never use it, but if I do, I have it. And let's try it on before I need to go get myself some lunch. I'm hungry. It's about 10 to 12. I'm going to be quick about it because it's hot. It's about 30 degrees today, which I mean I absolutely love, but this is the hottest room in the house. I've got some shoes here from M&S. I love that there are so many different types of ballet flats available now because they've come back around trend wise, so I'm making the most of it and getting as many as I can because I've loved a ballet flat since I was about 13. I have a classic black leather pair from Office, and then I have another pair that I bought recently from M&S. Now that they're back online, I should be able to link these. These are, well, they are comfy, but they are taking a bit of use. My feet are taking a while to get used to them around the top. These brown suede, just very with a thin strap across the top. I think these are going to be too small and too narrow, way too pointy for my feet. I'm kicking myself for not ordering a pair of the Everlane had a really good green leather pair, and I like Everlane flats because they're, I don't like my ballet pumps to kind of show my toe cleavage. Is that how you would describe it? Like I actually quite like it when they really cover a lot of the foot. Everlane are great for that, but I've never taken the jump because they're quite expensive. But they had a green pair and I really wish I'd ordered them now because they don't have them anymore. I don't even think they have that style anymore. These are too small. You can already tell they're too small. I think the 7s would have been better. I don't like a pointy toe on me. No. You guys are getting very hot by the window. They are a great colour, but they are not the shape for my feet. I hate the shape. No, they're not the ones for me. These can go back. That'll do. Trying to learn to not be a perfectionist so much and just be happy with, like, sometimes it pays off to be very particular, but other times I think just let it be, like, it's good enough is good enough. I'm going to use the leftovers from dinner the other night for lunch. We have a little bit of hot smoked salmon and, oh, can I do this with one hand? I'm not sure. And some creme fraiche that needs using up. I had to have a switch of the dungarees, and the short dungarees are out. It's way too hot to be wearing the long ones. So I've just swapped one pair for a slightly different pair. It's gonna make very easy. It's one of these Jamie Oliver 5-ingredient recipes, but I don't even follow the recipe. I can't be bothered. I just chuck everything in the pan. It's like a hot smoked salmon creamy pasta. Lemon. I add parsley, although that's not actually on the recipe. Salmon, creme fraiche, pasta, and I love it with asparagus. We're out of asparagus. We have one lonesome tender stem left. I might add some peas to bulk out the veg a bit. I don't know why, and this is probably something none of you have ever given a second thought to, but there was something about slicing tender stem in half like that makes it taste better. I swear. I don't know why. Is it because maybe it cooks, you don't have to cook it for as long, so it stays lovely and fresh, but it cooks more evenly because it's cut in half? I don't know. There's just something about it, I'm telling you. A lot. When I use parsley and coriander in my food, it's go big or go home. I basically, whenever I cook with coriander, I essentially make a coriander salad. I use so many leaves. I've actually got some new curtains for the bedroom that I washed this morning and are currently drying outside. I'm gonna put those up later. They needed to be washed because they stunk. So they've had a nice wash, and also they're definitely going to need to be taken up at some point. So I wanted to wash them before I took them up in case they shrink. I put way too much creme fraiche in, but it needed using up, so I just chucked the whole thing in. Not the most appetizing, but I promise it's very yummy. Spontaneously decided to film a little TikTok, and I'm trying to find a song. I won't post it now, I'll post it a bit later. I am this close to getting a fringe put in. I feel like it's the worst time of year to do it. I know they're high maintenance, and the likelihood is it's been done by the time you watch this video. TikTok has recommended a Brigitte Bardot, and if you know who Brigitte Bardot is, she has a fringe, a song of hers. Now, if that's not a sign, then I don't know what is. I'm going to faff around with this for a bit longer, and then we're going to get the cardigan into soak. I love how it's the first day I've got my legs out this year, and I'm covered in bruises. I shaved my legs this morning. I managed to cut myself in a couple of places on my knee. I'm covered in bruises, as you can see from finishing up painting earlier on this week. Going up and down the ladder, and I was thinking to myself, I bruise so easily, and I was leaning on it with my shins and also leaning on the stairs doing the skirting, and I thought to myself, my legs are going to be covered in bruises in a few days, and they are. First day in shorts, and my legs are looking a little worse for wear, and I've also got a nice spot that's come up here too. And she goes. This has to be the most nerve-wracking part of knitting, hoping that you don't now ruin months of work. This is the wool wash that I love. It smells so good. I get it on Amazon. It lasts ages. I've only ever bought one bottle. One day I will use my tripod, but until then, plant pots do the job. So as tempting as it is to lay this out to dry in the sun, I think that's a big no-no. The only place I can think to block this is on the table. It takes ages, it takes so long for things to dry when you block them. But I'm just gonna have to be patient. I'm gonna do it here on the table. Do you like, well, it's not new, but it's a bowl that we've had for a while from Hay. And I was saying to Doug how I really wanted the brown one with the white stripes on as a fruit bowl instead of having the fruit piled up on the fridge. And then I thought, hang on, we've got this lovely blue one. It's the exact same design, it's just a different colour. That doesn't get used enough, it just sits on the shelves over there. I thought I'd just use it as a fruit bowl instead. I love all of these, like even their dinner plates and bowls. I really want some of their side plates and bowls. They're so nice. I love this colour. This colour was the inspiration for the hallway. As always guys, I'll link anything I mention in the description. This is my next project. I did say I wasn't going to talk too much about knitting. I'm not, I apologise. But this is, oh, there's ants everywhere. We have a bit of an issue with ants in the summer. They somehow come in underneath the skirting, just this side of the wall, or they've come in through the door. I'll sort that out in a second. But I had actually blocked this yesterday because it was about here to here, and I was worried it was going to be too small, so I blocked it and it stretched out loads, which is perfect. So I think it's going to fit me nicely. This is just quite a quick, fun project to do. It's really nice to knit with, just something easy to do in the evenings. But yeah, I'm going to get some vinegar and sort the and spray under our skirting so that it deters the ants. It's been a few hours. I needed to wait for it to cool down before I came back in here, and now just gone 6 and the sun's no longer shining in here, so I've got the windows open and there's a nice breeze coming in. Of course, being British, I have to honour my roots and give you an update on the weather every hour. Believe it or not, I have actually ironed these, though they don't look like it. They smell so much better though. I'm glad I washed them because they just, I took one curtain out the other day to have a look at it, and the whole room stunk. I don't know what it smelled of. It just smelled kind of plasticky and new. I found these on Dunelm in the sale. They were about £30 for a pair. The curtains we have up at the moment were very temporary. We will use them, probably pop them in the office. I've been wanting to replace them for a while because they're not quite big enough, and these ones should still have a nice, so when we fully close these, sorry, I'm so distracted because my hay fever has kicked in. I have it for a good few hours in the morning and then a good few hours in the evening. I feel like I need to rub my eyes because my vision's gone really blurry, but apparently that's a symptom of hay fever. I just think every year it just gets a little worse. I can't see properly right now and I want to scratch my eyeballs out. So our current curtains, when we close them, they don't fully stretch out and they're very flat, whereas these will be long enough so that even when they're closed, they'll still have a nice gather. They will let light through, but they are thicker than our current ones, which look like this, which means in the future if we want to put some blackout lining behind them, we can and you won't see it. This is the tricky bit. I need to get this pole down. It's not the easiest curtain pole at all, but it does the job. I have to undo them so I can slide the pole out. There's one. Ironing these without an ironing board on the kitchen table earlier in this heat was no mean feat. Where is the hole? I'm so confused. What? Oh, here it is. There's one. Which way round does this go? Oi. So actually, I'm glad I washed them because that one's not hitting the floor anymore. Let's give this one a go. Sorry, I've just got my bum in your face. Hang on, let me move the chair. Definitely blocks out a little more light than our other ones. I can't believe how much they shrunk in the wash, because previously these were like on the floor, like they weren't just touching the floor, they were kind of draping across. Since I painted the bedroom yellow, it all felt a bit wishy-washy. Just wanted the curtains to contrast a bit more. A little bit more of a contrast now between the yellow and the blue, rather than it being kind of a very creamy coloured curtain and then a very kind of creamy yellow coloured wall. I am about to head off to the dentist. It's a bit of a trek. I found the only dentist I've ever felt comfortable with a few years back. He moved from my dentist. I tried a few others. I didn't like them. I'm very nervous at the dentist. Obviously there's a lot to go over with my teeth, with all my history of needing jaw surgery and bits and bobs, and I hated having to keep going over and over and over it. So I actually managed to track down the dentist that I did like, but it's a little way away on public transport, but it's worth it. So I'm off there nice and early. I know it's going to be another hot one today. I may regret putting on a long pair of jeans. I just really didn't fancy wearing dungarees. Shock horror. I've got these light wash Levi's on. I've not worn it in quite a while. And then I've got this Everlane top on that I've had for probably about 4 or so years. And I'm going to listen to the new Youngblood album, which got released today. So I'm going to listen to his new album on the way there. I've just come home to a couple of parcels on the doorstep, which is very exciting. That's popular. She's glowy. This hair clip is, it could be working harder, to be honest. it's barely hanging in there. I just needed it off my neck. I've been absolutely fine until the last sort of half an hour coming home, and suddenly I'm very warm from walking back. I've still got half my bagel to finish, so I'm going to finish that. It's my favourite bagel from Gales, their smoked salmon bagel. I also love their sourdough, their mini sourdough rolls. Gosh, I need to eat something. I can't talk. With smoked salmon, they're also yummy. But yeah, this is quite. If you've had, oh my god, if you've ever had these, I'm just looking at my feet and they're so swollen. I'm gonna sit and eat this with my feet up on the wall, I think. Oh, and they're black from my shoes, so I'm gonna go wash my feet, finish this. But yeah, if you've ever had this, it's very hard to bite into, and if you have my jaw and teeth issues, it's quite the challenge to eat, especially in public, so that's hence why I only managed half of it. I'm going to finish that, and then maybe in a bit we can open these. I have had a notification on my DPD app to say that I have a Piglet in Bed parcel on its way today too. I'm feeling very spoiled. They let me pick out some bits. Come outside to enjoy the sunshine. I'm sat underneath the cherry tree. Got my, hang on, covering my drink so I don't get leaves in it. Where's this wind come from? I think we're good. I just thought I'd come and enjoy the sunshine. The UV is not as high as it was yesterday. It was about 8 yesterday. It's not that high and it's much later on in the day. I've got my sun cream on, but yeah, I'm not going to be out here too long. I just wanted to enjoy the warmth. I've got my book, the first book I've read in a very long time. I can't see, probably need my glasses on, but I'm so self-conscious when I wear sunglasses. And for some reason, okay, can you see me? I can't tell if I'm really overexposed. I've got my hair up all silly because this is the only way that this hair clip will keep my hair up if I do a double twisty, almost top knot kind of situation. Somehow my other one has gone missing, and that's what happens when your almost 9-year-old daughter starts to share your things. I half the time can't find my stuff. I love these sunglasses. However, these are not sitting level on my face, so I have to keep adjusting them. So what I don't want to do is chat to you guys and then come to edit this back and think, oh my gosh, take those off your face. But they're really comfy. I'm going to move over because the sun is now fully in my eyes. Let's just scoot over. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm going to end up in the bushes at this rate. Oh, there we go. Now I can see myself. Okay, I'm going to pop these back on my head. I'm feeling I'm in one of my kind of moods where I'm just exhausting myself because I feel very chatty, but my head's all over the place, and I think I just need a good night's sleep. I think I'm a bit wired. I think that's the word for it. I've got my hibiscus tea, which has become a new favourite of mine to have in the afternoon. It's really refreshing and kind of, I mean, it's not a replacement for iced coffee, but it does kind of scratch that itch of wanting an iced drink in the afternoon. But last week when the weather started to warm up, I found myself wanting to come out and enjoy the sunshine, and I'd be sat here not knowing what to do with myself, and it brought up the urge to want to read again. I do feel like reading's very much like, I remember going on holiday as a teenager and I'd take a book. If I didn't take a book, I remember picking up copies of Teen Vogue to take on holiday. I remember feeling so grown up, like, oh, I've got my little Teen Vogue to read round the pool. My point being is that I wanted a book to read. I am currently reading The Marriage Plot. I posted an Instagram story the other day and one of you said that this is a really good book, so I'm hoping it is. Oh god, sorry, I can't see, guys. I need to put these on. See, in the viewfinder I'm like, fine, yeah, I'll watch this back, and god, I'm really struggling, like really struggling this year, as you can tell, because I haven't uploaded much at all this year, which is obviously, it's nothing new, but I'm really determined to change that, because look, I can't flip it, I can't change the way I look. If my brain isn't happy with what my face looks like, or my body looks like, or just me in general, there's not much I can do about that, is there? I just need to get a grip and just get on with it. I love these glasses though, because they make everything this really romantic sepia colour. Everything just looks so warm and gorgeous, and yeah, I love them. But I just don't think I look as cool in them as other people. They're really comfy and I prefer them. They don't slide down like my Ray-Bans do, because obviously these, you can see my makeup all over them, but these don't have the plastic, like the rubbery, what are they, like the nose grip. That's probably why sunglasses have never sat wonky on my face before, because I can adjust those. But because my jaw, going off subject here, because my jaw goes, which way does it go, my top jaw goes like this, it does make my nose ever so slightly go like that, but I don't really, it's not something I really notice. And I do have a deviated septum. My face is very asymmetrical. Asymmetrical? It's not symmetrical, basically. To try and place them so that they, have you got any tips? Does anyone have any tips? Because I love these and I need them to sit more that way, and they're just not sitting, they're just so wonky, so I need to try and, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I love these. They're comfy. They may not look great on me, but they do the job, don't they? I need to get better at wearing sunglasses because I'm going to ruin my eyes if I do not. So anyway, I've just got back from dropping the liner off. I'm hot, I need a shower. Thanks. I think I know what this is. Youngblood's new album on vinyl. Thank you.
That's okay.
I'm keeping my distance because he's got the lurgy. I don't want to get ill this week. Excuse all my... what are these? Blocking pins? It's a little bit drier, but on the inside it's still so damp. So I've opened it up in the hopes it'll ventilate, give it a bit more ventilation, because I'm getting impatient. Almost threw the signed card away because it was tucked up inside the cardboard that it came in. I really need to go jump in the shower, but I want to have a quick listen of Zombie on the vinyl. And Doug found a Bluetooth thingy to connect to. It's hit that time of day where I just, my brain doesn't work anymore. Found a Bluetooth thing to connect to the vinyl player, record player, which then means it connects to, let me get it, our Marshall speaker. So the sound's a little bit better, and also we can just hear it elsewhere in the house, which is handy. Oh, which side is it going to be on? Zombie number 4. It's very hard to film this and do this one-handed. So on number 4, I don't know. I'm just going to go there. We'll see. Fresh out of the shower, although I don't feel it because I'm going to cleanse I'm going to wash my face because, oh, I feel oily. I don't know whether I came across really ungrateful earlier with my surprise gift from Doug. Like I said, he's ill, so I'm trying to keep my distance, and also I kind of had a little inkling because I don't know, I just always manage to eat. It's not often he manages to surprise me because I'm just very good at, I don't know, I just pick up on these things. He did also surprise me with tickets to see Youngblood next year at the O2, which is exciting. I have also brought up one of the PR gifts that arrived today. I thought I'd open this beauty pie one because I'm up here in the bathroom and it seems fitting. I've probably said this before. I don't know whether you guys like seeing this stuff. I personally don't love it. No, I do like it, but it depends on the person. If it's someone who's just got piles and piles and piles of PR that's been sent to them at their office or to their PO box, and it's just loads of random things, and I don't love watching them unbox lots and lots of things. The stuff I accept is usually 9 times out of 10 I will know what's, I mean, I don't know what's in here, but I did say yes please to the gift because I love beauty pie. I've bought all sorts from there over the years, including one of my favourite body lotions, which is almost out. I stocked up, I think I got about 3 of these a while ago, and I'm almost out of one of the best body lotions. It smells so good. I always get complimented on how I smell when I wear this. It's like they're new. I think this is one of their best sellers. Oh yes. Oh, just look at it. Just look how creamy it is. This is not sponsored there, and as always with this stuff, there's no strings attached. I don't have to be talking about this stuff, but I am. So I'm excited. I'm so grateful that brands want to send me bits and bobs. Whoops. There goes the eye cream that I was balancing you on top of my water bottle. What else do we have? Oh, cute. Super healthy eye cream. I didn't know they had an eye cream. Oh, that is so diddy. A blush. We'll have to try one of these another day. Oh, and a collagen lip oil. Let's see what this is like. Now, I'm very sensitive to eye creams, so we'll see. I'm currently using one that I'm loving at the moment from, oh, it smells good. This isn't as fragranced as the body lotion. That looks really nice. That feels lovely. Yeah, my under eyes are very sensitive. They tend to get itchy whenever I use an eye cream, apart from the one that you're currently balanced on, which is a teeny tiny Aven one. And I've also been using, I was going to talk about this another day because I've got a couple of new skincare and beauty products that I've been enjoying. And as you know me, I'm pretty set in my ways of what I like. I don't have a huge collection of bits. I've been using the Beauty of Joseon, I think that's how you pronounce it, retinol eye serum for about 3 months now. It doesn't irritate my eyes. And this is a blush. Oh, pretty. That looks like a really nice colour for autumn, winter. Very excited to top up my body cream. I need to have some dinner. I need to just sit down and have some dinner. We've got pizzas for dinner because I could smell pizza from our bedroom window yesterday.
It smells like pizza out there.
Oh, it does. Oh, it's an ice cream van.
I think someone's having a pizza party outside.
Do you think someone's got a pizza oven?
Yeah.
Oh, it smells so good. Oh, I want pizza now. I've been really fancying pizza. These pigeons are so cute. They come in our garden every single day for months. And they just sit there and do their thing. They go to the bird feeder. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Doug and Delilah's pizza is still in the oven. Mine is done. We've got it with some yummy tender stem. Oh my god, why do I insist on ow? Why do I insist on picking everything up with my fingers? Ow, honestly, could not be bothered to do anything else. And then for pudding we have these M&S crunchy peanut bars. Excuse the state of our freezer. We're gonna get a new fridge freezer soon, and so I just can't be bothered to tackle this, knowing that in a couple of months we'll have a new one. They're basically like the Snickers ice creams, and they are so good. We're gonna have one of those after. Hey, slight jump scare. I've had my hair cut, if you haven't seen on my socials. So hot, I've got this fan on, but I should probably turn it off because I'm guessing it's a little noisy. Like a blow in my hair. I feel like I'm on a photo shoot. But yeah, anyway, I was editing this vlog and I thought it would be a shame to not use all the footage that I filmed back in, I want to say April. I know that if I'd asked you guys if you would still like me to upload the vlog, I feel like most of you would say absolutely. Instead of uploading it as a standalone vlog, it just feels a little bit out of place now because it was filmed a couple of months back. So I thought I would just stick it on to the end of this one. And I do have 2 other vlogs currently on the go that I'm editing. So she's back. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying the longer vlog, and I will see you in a bit. I have a fair amount of schoolwork to catch up on. I'm feeling very comfy in my gym jams and my very badly made jumper. This is probably the first jumper, well, this is the first jumper I ever made. Let me pop you on here. I'm tempted. You guys wonky? I think you might be a little bit wonky. It's gonna have a very chatty start to the vlog. I hope you guys don't mind. This was the first proper knitting project that I did, and I wish, now, again, oh my gosh, Rhiannon, please, I need to try and stick to one sentence before I go on to the other. It's so squishy and soft. However, it is so badly made. You can see my raglan increases are really stretched out, but there are little mistakes. I don't know if you can see. Something got twisted. Sleeves are okay, although when I was doing the Italian bind off, I went wrong somewhere on one of these sleeves. The back is worse. We just spin around. Can you see the holes? I absolutely love the colour and I love how it feels. I wouldn't say I love how it fits. Oh, actually I don't mind it. Looking at the pictures of it online, I did think it would be a bit boxier and a bit not stiff, that's not the right word, but I thought it'd have a bit more structure, and it's quite baggy and it's not as thick as I thought it was going to be. But that might be my fault. I may have bought the wrong yarn. Anyway, my point is, ignore the state of this jumper. It's just a really good comfy one to wear at home. I love it. I'm tempted to remake it because I definitely could make it better now. So I have officially passed my chemistry and biology now. I need to make a start on studying for my final module, which is anatomy and physiology. Would you guys like to know my essay title for this one? Summary of the roles of the digestive, cardiovascular and endocrine systems in digestion of a chicken sandwich and supplying energy to cells of the body. I feel like I should do a fun time lapse or something, but honestly it would just be a time lapse of me like this, hunched over my laptop, just slowly getting more and more hunched over. Today we are doing the digestive system. How many pages have we got? Ooh, that's quite a lot. Oh my gosh, yeah, I think it'll just be digestive system today. I've lost my favourite pen, so I'm just gonna have to use this one. I know you will also have a favourite pen to write with. I can't be the only one. Oopsie.
Is different to that of the small intestine. There are no microvilli or villi present at all. Folds because there doesn't need to be. All for things like vitamin production. And the goblet cells, again, responsible for absorption. And in this context, it'll be looking at things...
I'm in need of some lunch. Lila's got her bunny ears all ready for the weekend. It's going to be one of those, whatever is in the fridge kind of lunches. I'm a little bit embarrassed to show you our fridge. I think I've given up on trying to keep it tidy and organised, because I know at some point this year we'll replace the fridge, because we just need a bigger fridge. It was worse a few days ago. I had to completely clear out this drawer because it was bad. What are we gonna have? Well, we have some blueberries, have some creme fraiche, there's some chocolate mousse, a bag of nuts, fruit and nuts, half a leftover sarnie. I can't just have half a sandwich. I just remembered I've got a little pasta pot in the fridge. I'm gonna have that. So I'm gonna have pasta pot, half a sandwich. Cool, sorted. I think the camera can see it. I think this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the colour I...
Yeah. Well, it's cheaper and it's already like established.
I don't really want it to be colour changing. I like the blue.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. Nice. Found ourselves a blue hydrangea. We've got a couple more geranium plants for pots inside the house.
£10.99, but I'll allow the 99p. And it's a forget-me-not, a creeping forget-me-not.
Oh, cute.
To replace the ones that have all pulled out. And we can plant it at the bottom of the garden underneath the trees.
Yeah.
We gave Delilah a budget.
Deciduous ground cover.
And she could pick out, we let her pick out a plant of her choice. And she's picked out this forget-me-not type one. You getting on?
Yep.
Boop, 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 boop. We've come to the garden centre this afternoon. Not been here for a while. We do have some very empty beds and we just want to find some shrubs that we can pop in and leave them to do their thing. Whoa, look at that plant over there.
Oh yeah.
It's massive. It's the cutest dog just behind us.
They like shades.
It's Easter weekend. Dog's been off since yesterday. It's a 4-day weekend. So he goes back to work on Tuesday. Just wrapping the lemon drizzle cake up. Delilah just asked for a slice. After she had noticed I had had a little something from Gail's. Doug was there earlier picking, oh this is so sticky. I wash my hands. The dog was there earlier picking up some hot cross buns. I haven't got them out yet. Oh, and the washing machine's done. Let me get this out on the line before I forget. Because I know what will happen. I'll get distracted vlogging and then I'll completely forget this is in here until tonight. I'll pop you guys there and you can watch me probably battle in trying to get this out on the line. I've been so excited about these hot cross buns. They asked to send us some hot cross buns a while ago, then they realised they don't deliver to our address, so they sent me a gift card instead. And they said, get yourself some hot cross buns whenever you fancy. I've heard really good things about these hot cross buns. These look proper homemade and they smell so good. We're doing a bit of tidying this morning because this is house need it. Oh my goodness. And I thought you guys would see me do so much organising and tidying in these vlogs. I thought I would spare you. Doug's just gone to get a haircut, so whilst he's out I'm going to carry on doing a bit of tidying. Picked up some flowers from the garden centre. These were only 50p compared to £1 that you would pay in the supermarket, so we got some whilst we were at the garden centre and they are dripping everywhere. I was hoping we would have some flowers left over in the garden, but they've all died over now. The only daffodils we had left in the garden were these lovely ones, so I've popped some in this vase and I'm just going to spread these daffodils around the house. What I definitely need to do is sort out the table behind me because it is covered in crafts and photo frames and all of my Delilah stuff, plants from the garden centre. I tell you what, you become really good at doing things one-handed as a vlogger. The grip I have on these pots right now. How am I going to film this without filming into the neighbours' windows? This pot's not very big, so I don't think these are really going to fit in there. We had muscari in these last year and they grew back, but the flowers didn't grow this year, which was a shame. So I'm going to take these out and replace them with the geraniums. I'm going to pop them in here for now. They're the perfect, oh you guys can't see, they're the perfect fit for in here. I don't know if they're going to survive in here. I need to get these back on the wall, but I want to replace the pictures and put some different mounts in and replace them with some photos. Might just put these in the office for now. If any of you can recommend a good place to order mounts from, I don't know whether that's the kind of thing I'd need to get customised. If so, can any of you recommend any good places? Because I'm finding it hard to find places to get fun mounts from in different shapes and colours and sizes. But yeah, let me know. I'm finding the most random things. Sandpaper and tape. I've just had an exciting delivery from Lush. Hello gorgeous. Do you want to come see what's inside? Yeah. They sent us some spring stuff the other week.
Hello Kitty.
So we weren't sure what this would be. Oh my goodness.
Hold the box.
It smells good. I'm holding the box.
Okay. Yep, it's Hello Kitty.
Oh yeah. It says open here.
I don't want to open it.
Cute.
These are all the stuff. Friendship cake. Hello Kitty. Milk bottle. Hello Kitty and friends at shower gel.
My friend Lucy would love these.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
She texted me the other day saying, when did Lush do a Hello Kitty collab? It's like a cake.
It is a cake.
Hello Kitty. And we've got, I think this is My Melody. Oh, what's this? It's a shower gel. Would you like this shower gel, gorgeous?
Yeah.
That smells good.
I just love it too, it's so cute.
It's so cute. I think this one's my favourite. Just because.
Let me smell.
I think it's because it reminds me of something else they've done before. And I really like the smell. Thank you very much, Lush. And as I always do, I'll leave my Lush affiliate link in the description.
Smell that.
One day I will get my hair washed before it's time to make dinner. I always do this. I try and wash and dry my hair at the same time as making dinner. It's all very stressful. I am making this one pan Tuscan salmon dish, and yes, it is from this cookbook I have used constantly since I got it. I think this recipe is on her Instagram. Some shallots that I've already chopped up. Salmon, I'm not going to do it in the pan, I'm just going to do it in the oven, even though it's meant to be in the pan. Sun-dried tomatoes, butter beans, veggie stock, paprika, a lemon, creme fraiche, some basil, spinach, tomatoes, parmesan, garlic granules because we have run out of fresh garlic. Completely forgot to do any potatoes or rice, so I thought I'd quickly done some couscous. I'm waiting for that to finish soaking up all the water, and then I can plate up. If you're wondering what this is butter that I had to rescue from the, where was it? The butter dish. Came into the kitchen yesterday to find the butter had melted where it had been in the sun. It was seeping out the bottom of this onto the tray. So I had to do a quick rescue mission and pour it into here. I think I'll just leave it in here. Let's see if the couscous is ready. Okay, I think that's good.
Yummy.
Yeah, I want to show one.
Thank you.
Is that nice?
Yeah.
I've just finished this chocolate mousse. We've also got in a Christmas tin some Easter chocolate. Tiny little bit left of the M&S giant custard cream Easter egg that they did, which constantly was selling out, which is why we bought it back in January, because I just had a feeling it would. Dog's hurt his foot, so just bought in a frozen pack of corn mince to put on it. Anyway, what are we gonna watch? Been really enjoying Stacey and Joe, but we won't watch that tonight. We'll watch. Can we finish? Can we? Oh, how long is You? I'm just really into You because we've been watching You the last couple of nights, so I kind of want to finish.
How long is it?
That. Well, we might as well then use the and then watch the other one when there's lots of episodes out, rather than just keep watching. Yeah, so I think we're gonna watch You. It's just about the only kind of scary thing that I do enjoy watching, which I think I've said before. I just have to kind of look away if it gets a little bit gory.
Of course, my plan is a non-starter if Maddie isn't ready to turn the performance.
We have skipped past Easter weekend. Easter has been, it's now the following week. I've got some summer clothes in here. These bags are great. I need to get some more. These were H&M. Got these a couple of years ago. We have another one up in the attic. I really need to have a proper sort through of everything, but I want to get all my nice knitwear in here because we've hit that time of year and I'm starting to see moths. I don't want them to eat my precious knitwear. Get things like scarves put away. I've got a scarf here that I didn't put away one summer and it got eaten. There's still holes. Yeah, I want to get these away so no moths can nibble at them. I do need to have a sort of the wardrobe so I can fit that in. So I've just been putting stuff up in the attic, and actually there's definitely room in our wardrobe to just put different season clothes in rather than have it in the attic. I really need to finish making this play suit that I started last summer. So I've been putting off doing the hem because it's really it's just a really hard hem to do because it's not straight. Well, it is straight, I don't know. When you put the pieces together, you don't line up the bottom, you line up the pieces from the top, and then the bottom ends up being all... I've still got the draft of this in my TikTok. I need to finish this so I can actually wear it and then upload the TikTok. But yeah, there were so many pieces to it, and so the hem is like this, and I have no idea how to even begin trying to make the hem of the leg even. Because usually you just measure how much you wanted to hem it and you do the same all the way around. You can't do that with this. And I'm not that experienced of a sewer. These dresses never got put away, which was probably a little bit risky because these are silk, but I think they're okay. I have a spray that I spray, like a special moth spray. I think I just need to get rid of this Everlane jumper because I don't wear it. I never wear it. I haven't got... Oh no, actually no, to be fair, I do have lots of summer stuff in here. I've got a funny little sun hat, which is huge, but it is good for in the garden. Got this out. This is an All Saints jumper from quite a while ago. It's been there all winter. I've not touched it. But I just can't bring myself... I don't want to get rid of this. It is much more fitted than I remember it being, but I think it would still look really nice with a looser pair of jeans and a lower waist pair of jeans. So I'm definitely not going to get rid of this, but I need to put this away. So all I'm going to do is get the summer stuff out, get my knitwear folded, put away, and I'll be done.